No, bro. Take out the tick, bro. Just leave the talk, bro. It's time to talk, bro. That OT cow.
Yo. Yo, what's good, everybody? You know what it is. It's the one and only. I'm jacking that from somebody else. J Creole. Welcome to that OT couch. You know what I'm saying? Talk. And it's time to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. By the way, you see the drip. Connected era drip. We just actually Asian Flag Day was yesterday, so I'm still rocking my drip for this show, you know what I'm saying? But enough about me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the one, like, the star of this show. I'm just sitting out here doing the interviews for you. And today, you know what I'm saying, we got, one of the, hottest, nicest upcoming artists in the city of Ottawa, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this man right here been putting his work, you know what I mean? I've been seeing him doing his thing, and he's got, like, my talent, as well as, good following on the media and all that. So I'm ecstatic to introduce you to this young legend, Mr. sbgbando.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, what's good, homie?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I actually wanted to say sbgbando.
Okay.
I don't know why. for some reason, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I think of your name, I keep thinking like sbgbando. You know what I'm saying? They sound like an action movie or something. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
Like Rambo. You say Rambo, right? You say Rambo. You know.
Yeah.
So what's going on, man?
Me, I'm just like trying to do my best. Like I came up with not that much, so like we gotta make do what we got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. So like
working.
I mean, it's just ecstatic to get you in the studio. You know what I mean? Like, with us and all that. I've been seeing you doing your thing, for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, coming through, dropping, and then you keep actually, rising, and your music is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's branding itself and all that. So tell us, like, a bit about the music. What got you started and actually, like doing music, and when exactly did you start your adventure?
Like, it's been so long, by myself. Like, I didn't have nobody to help me out. Nobody put money in my pocket. I went and hustled, grinded, did what I had to do to get it, So I think I started, I don't even know, it's been so long. I'd say my friends been telling me I've been wanting to since I was 6, but I don't remember that, obviously. So I think around like 8, 9, I was like telling my friends and my family, like, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper. And they're like, haha, yeah, sure, And it's like all the doubt just makes you like think like, yo, you don't know what I see and what I've been creating like since I was 9. I used to record in my basement, used to record off my phone with beats in the background type thing, If you know Audacity or whatever, you know the struggle of coming up with not a lot. Using Windows Pro, nothing. Like,
it was a dream.
Yeah, it was a dream. Till I went here with my first studio. I did it when I was in grade 8. I believe it was around winter time, and I made 2 songs. My first actual studio recorded songs. Flex and I Left, and it was called Phone, I think. Yeah. And those
when exactly? What year was that?
I think that was around. So my grade 8. I'm grade 11 right now. I'm young, 16.
Only 16.
Yeah,
that's what's 16. Up. So you got a lot of time to grow and bring,
I would say 2020. So 2019, 2018, around 2017, 2016.
2016.
Yeah, and then you guys also like hooked me up with my first like ever performance. So I was, did that show for French. That was my first ever performance on a proper stage venue.
Yeah, that's proper. So obviously you started music, as I heard, you started music super early, like 9, and all that. Although it wasn't like, let's say, like professionally done.
Yeah.
But once you have a dream and then you already putting the time in it, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna find the studios and then start going professional, right?
Exactly.
But what inspired you, like I would say, like at a young age, or like even at some point to say like, okay, I'm gonna take this thing, I want to do that? What any artist, anyone or anything that inspired you and say like, I'm gonna become this?
I gotta say, like, it was where I grew up, like, straight up, like, the people, like, where I grew up, it wasn't, like, we didn't have much, you know? So it's, like, either it was playing basketball, it was sports, which my brother just got a full scholarship, shout out to my brother. It was sports in the neighborhood, in the trenches, like, straight up, like, people were, like, out there. Like, the first time I ever had an encounter with the cops was, like, my family, I was, like, I don't know, like 6, and I saw my pops get like pulled out the crib, like it's not a good feeling to see that at that age. And then we had to leave, and then the reason why I want to do music is so I can make kids understand, or make people understand that like you can do whatever you want, like regardless of your skin tone, complexity, anything, age, nothing. You do what you want because you want to. And I saw I'm young. All my friends are usually like 20-something now, right? Because back then they were my age and I was young. So I saw my friend get like arrested by this cop, and I'm like, wow, like free my dog. But I couldn't do anything. I didn't have any money. I was how old? Like 8, But like seeing him get thrown on the floor, like police brutality, literally, and it's like.
So witness that.
Yeah, it's just real. Like I was up there with a couple of my friends, just on. So like there's stairs. We were on the stairs, and Andy came and just. Take them away, and then we're just like, yo, what the hell? He didn't even do anything. But like
that's the kind of thing that happen every day.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen it plenty of times. Plenty of times.
So what you telling me is like your motivation didn't come from any, like, let's say artist or like anyone that's already doing it. It was just like kind of like the struggle, the everything that you face on a daily
to show
that actually kind of like you like, okay, I need to put these stories out, so I have to actually find a way to do it out. And you think through music, so and that's how you decide to put all these things out. That's what motivates you and all that.
Exactly.
So you like pretty much like a if I had to call you a name, I'd say like you a hood preacher or something, because whenever like that story come in, and that's why you decide, that's what motivates you to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Like like for real, like, because like at the end of the day, like the way I see it is like, I'm dropping, people love me, whatever, like my friends are my friends. But then as soon as like I used to take really long breaks, because I didn't have the money or the time, because like I said, nobody supported me. Like my family thought it was jokes, and I tried to show them it's real, and still nobody puts money in my pocket. I go out, I work, I used to do stuff that I'm not proud of, but I had to at the time. And
100%, I guess, like 100%, like, what I'm saying, like nobody ever gonna give us anything of our struggle, and then nobody ever believe in us anyway. Like, I mean, there's nobody that pick up like, let's say, a pen, or like your family like to do music or like stuff, right?
To help you,
and then they're gonna be like looking at you like, that's what you choose. Like they know it's a long road, but if they don't understand it, so they're not going to. Exactly. Some get lucky and they got people that like
support them,
support them, but it's not all of us. You know what I'm saying, that have that chance.
Not at all.
But like, I mean, so you saying through like the street and everything that you have learned, like, that's what got you, what I'm saying, like starting to put out music. But like, let's say after that you started, what I mean, doing music and all that, is there anyone that, obviously you've seen the music industry as well as you doing it, was there anyone after, like, let's say that kind of like you, that kind of, I would say, inspire you, or kind of like that you will look, let's say, look up to and be like, okay, what I'm saying, like I'm doing it now, what I'm saying, I wanna get to this guy's level, like like what he's doing. Is there anybody like that you
I'm not gonna lie to you, I got a couple. Like one of my favorite like super pain rappers was like Core, like KUR, and Dave East, like from New York.
I know Davey's very lyrical.
Yeah, he's very lyrical. And you want to know something crazy? When I went to the States last year, I met one of his videographers.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and he said, like, if you ever come down, I'll shoot your next thing. But right now, it's not really an option, because
we have the coronavirus and all.
Yeah, and not even just that. Like, it's just like, I lost someone that was very close to me that like would help me, and his family helped me, even though like go out there, because I don't have a guardian or someone that can actually go to the States because of prior incidents.
Yeah. So what you gonna call it? So pretty much now you say Dave, he like East and that
Core.
other like
Core.
so him okay.
KUR.
Yeah, so I haven't heard of him. Is he somebody in the
He's from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia,
He's
okay.
like I have other artists obviously.
Is he lyrical as well?
He's very lyrical. I
So you like lyrical?
Yeah, I like lyrical
people. So would you say like your style?
I would say
as a lyrical.
Like I would say there is real lyrics in there, and I can be lyrical. I just sometimes don't want to show that side of me yet, because it's like nowadays the kids, the people, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear more of that, like you were talking about before.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of time too is like it's what you as an artist, right? Once you pick, like there's something called artist development, right?
Yeah.
So as you grow as an artist, you figure out, okay, this is who I want to become, because through that process, it's more like, okay, you're still trying to find yourself. Like if I have to say now, like would you say like you're still trying to find yourself, or you think like you there, like as far as like the sound that you're looking for right now?
Like right now I would I'm pretty like inside, like I know like everybody, nobody's like a real like happy person nowadays, you know. Everyone's like super like antisocial, they say, at least. But like I know for a fact I'm antisocial, because like, well, anyway, back to style, sorry. I'm making like very like sad, like dreary music kinda in a way, but it's just that's how I was
that's how
I grew up.
But
right?
is that how you feel at the moment? Do you actually put the music out on how you feel at the moment, or would you say like it's like pretty much like it's like okay, or is it a certain style? If something is hot now, that's what you do, or if it's like, okay, well, now that's what I'm feeling, that's what I'm putting
but
out.
like I feel like my whole life's been like that, you know. So it's like, why would I not try to vent and get it off my chest? Because I don't really like to talk to people, you know, unless there's a select few that I really do talk to. But it's like, if I can't talk to them, and I sometimes there's always stuff I don't want to talk about. But like in one of my newer songs called Path Part 2, I say I speak up on some things that got me going through it. I said that. I said I don't. There's some things that I don't really like to talk about, but I speak up on some things that got me going through it. So it's like some things that still, even in music, I can't show, I can't tell.
So you can obviously you don't want to put like, there's certain things you don't even like want to put out yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know there's some lyrics I wrote that made me shed tears, and that's when you know it's from the heart.
I know exactly what you mean. Like when you say there's things that you don't actually put out, like because there's actually time for certain things. Because like myself, like recently I put out like an actual remix of Wyclef song. Yeah. But it's an actual things that happened, and I was like very young when it happened. But this thing stays with you for a long time.
Yes.
But it's not something that you can actually put out. But it's like, but then it's gotta like have to be it has to be the right moment. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to put it out. You know what I mean? So, but let's get to the music. Before we go on a break and play one of your songs, you know what I'm saying, one of your songs. So first project. Let's talk about.
Yeah, that was Nothing to Give, my first project.
Nothing to Give. Let's talk about it.
And I had prior singles, obviously. Yeah, Nothing to Give. So
what got you started on that project?
So that one was like really like seeing, like that was like me growing up, like seeing real life as it is. I always saw real life as it is, because my dad preferred not to shelter us and to teach us very important, valuable lessons. Like I have really strong morals on loyalty and all that stuff, you know.
It's important.
Yeah, it's very important. I agree. And like these people nowadays, they treat these women wrong. It's like, come on, what are you doing? Like I seen you get hurt. Why are you going back? You know, it's not even about that though. It's like Nothing to Give is like everybody. Like I've seen my friends go to jail. I've seen a friend die I've seen people get stabbed. Like it's not easy out here at all.
You seen
and it's like I have nothing to give them. It's like, what can I give you? I can't give you anything. I can't make you stop being in the streets. I have nothing to give. That's why I'm doing this music, so I can help out everybody I can in my life, or even the kids that.
That's deep. That's real.
That's my real image, but I don't like to show it because I don't think people agree with it. Because everybody has opinion, right?
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody got opinion, but nobody cannot
take it from
nobody cannot, let's say, tell. Say put what you got in here. They cannot like take it out or replace it, or they cannot put it there. So whatever you have, or whatever environment where you grew up, or what you have in your heart, or whatever you grew up with, like you say, your dad raised you well. Whatever you have is what you're gonna have, and then whatever story you're gonna tell is the story that you're gonna tell. If it's capping, then people like then it's capping. But like, how the fuck you feel about capping if you know like it's not something real that you live? So what the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen people like tell me like, yo, you're not like you're this, you're that. But like at the end of the day, it's like I went to New York and when I performed one of my old tracks, Plotting on Me with J Loud, I got so much love there, like by like real bloods, like real like gang bangers. Like they look like those guys were like 30 deep, 30 deep about it. Dapping me up saying, yo, I felt every word you just said, and I know you're not lying. And I didn't even talk to them before that. And they came dap me up, yo, you killed it. You're probably the best performer out here.
Yeah, that's proper.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, wow. Like, after that
probably encouraged you, right?
Yeah, I had people like singing my lyrics, and I didn't even know them. Like, it was like, everyone was like, hey, every time I said something, hey.
That's proper.
The whole thing was going crazy. They didn't do that for nobody else that night. And after that,
no, that's proper. I mean, that's growth. That's love. Recent single.
The Way It Is. Yeah.
All right. So when we come back, we're gonna go on a break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about The Way It Is, the single. But for now, we're gonna take a little break, and we still got sbgbando out here. Let's go get it. Now we're just gonna play like a little preview of his single, and then we'll be right back. Yeah.
I got bitches I don't even wanna talk about, 'cause they make me so mad, yeah, they did me so bad, yeah. I got people in my life, they be stressing me, like, why can't you just let me be, like, I got over 100,000 problems, but I ain't even got $100,000. I be stuck on my phone like, what is you doing, I still call your phone, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I deny your call, I feel like that I was dead inside. I take meds sometimes and I don't feel nice. They be talking, but I think that they stunned. They ain't on my level though, they just wanna be like me. Like, damn, I only wanna be myself. I try to open up, but I can't open up. Every time they ask me questions, I be like, what the fuck? There's PTSD, yeah. I'm so sorry that I am this way. Cops come around, yeah, I stay stressing out. I can't change the way that I live, babe. And that's just the way it is, babe. I'm this way and I'ma be this way till I die, yeah. On the news you see plenty homicides, yeah. My dog's stuck in themselves. Who are you to call them wrong because they trapping making sales, huh? They don't even like the way that they live, but that's just the way that it is. I'd much rather be living in LA in the hills, but this is real life. Nobody wanna see you make it.
That OT couch.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to that OT couch. That talk. It's time to talk one more time. We got the homie sbgbando out here. So like we just heard a little preview of his, of his smash single that he just dropped recently. Make sure you check that shit, that shit on Spotify, iTunes, like Apple Play and all that. Show some love. Yeah. So talk to us a little bit about this single.
Okay, this single really came from like a girl, obviously, in my life, right? Like, it was about like kind of express like, this is the way it is. Like, I'm not gonna change for nobody, and I've been this way. Yeah. So one part example, I say, I can't change the way I am. That's just the way it is, babe. It's like I'm stuck in that. Like, I've been getting in trouble my whole life. Like, no lie. Like, I was in the principal's office every day when I was in grade 4 to 7. The principal had my dad's phone number on speed dial because I'd always be in the office. Always. And it's just like, I grew so much from then to now. Like, I moved so smart, but I'm still doing stupid stuff that gets me in trouble.
So, but you think, would you say like you're trying to get yourself out of the of situation, trying to, let's say, like avoid getting? I mean, it's like it's not cool to be like obviously getting in trouble, right? Would you say like you're trying to get yourself out of like certain situation like this, or like, you know what I'm saying, or do you think it's like it's, you know what I'm saying, is something that like, okay, well, I don't mind, like, you know what I mean, having around me. Like,
I don't condone it. I don't tell people to go and do it. Like, it's just like making the best out of a bad situation. You know what I mean? Like, when you like are around people that are real your whole life, and you see all these things your whole life, it's like you don't know any different than to be that way, and it's stuck in your head even though you try to switch it. And it's like, I don't have any, like I'm being serious, I don't have any friends that aren't that
that's like let's say like on a,
because all of those guys show me so much love and support. And then it's like I go to people that are like normal, and they're like, okay, yeah, you're not gonna make it, you're not this, you're not that. Even like I say, like in my song I said, I got crack dealers showing more love to me than most of my family. It's true. Like, that's 100% true. Like, I could not lie.
A lot of us sometimes, you know, we face those times. It's not everybody have like, let's say, like what you call you know what I mean, like a positive that can like, let's say, when I mean by positive influence, I'm not talking about, let's say, like what the person is, or like what they do, or like let's say, like I'm talking about individual, right? You know what I'm saying? You can have somebody that's like, let's say, like, you know what I mean, a dope dealer, or like whatever, a pimp, or whatever it is, like, you know, like around you, and then it's still like a great, you know what I'm saying, influence on you as far as like telling you the way to move and shit that can be like very, you know what I mean, influential for your life, like whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So you cannot obviously judge anyone, you know what I'm saying, like by what they do. But same time, because I've been around like whatever people, but like people that's like heavy and shit. But at the same time, like I was as a youth, they always tell me though, like, okay, like, you know, they sharing for you, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying, try to do what you do. I play soccer, I play this, but they always say like, okay, yeah, you know, do that. You I think you got a chance with that. You know, as long as people is motivating you to, you know what I'm saying,
yeah, like as much as I've been getting older, I've been noticing the same people telling me, yo, grind, go get it, are the same people that telling me, yo, the streets ain't got no age. Obviously, I know that, and bullets ain't got no names and all that, because I've like, I lived in the neighborhood where, like 2015 when I was growing up there were shootings, and a pregnant woman got hit through the wall. Like, no lie, one of my friends got shot walking up the block. Like, no cap. Like, I remember talking to his brother saying, yo, is it okay, is he gonna make it? You say, I don't know, bro, you got shot in the back 3 times. And it's like, what could I do? I have nothing to give, right? And that was when I was younger. Yeah. So think about the pain of, even though like growing up is just the worst. So like, think about like the winters, you know, because my dad, he does construction, so in the winters we always got laid off. So we didn't have food in the fridge, we didn't have food in the cupboards. We were surviving off of $40 Canadian Tire cards, getting shredded wheats. Like, we weren't eating, and then my whole life has been so hard, and it just started getting better. And then we couldn't afford where we used to live, so we had to move. So you like you been in you grew up on a, like, yeah, I mean, I definitely understand where you talking about like whatever, super like struggle and shit like that. You know, especially from people like me where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Like I came from Haiti where I salute for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen struggle, I've seen hunger, I've seen people like die and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I walk by people and and I've seen blood and shit like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen a bunch of shit. So I, like, when you talk like that, I know what where you coming from, and and there's days also like where you come back, your fucking stomach
you can't sleep
there, you know,
you can't sleep,
you know, so I know where you come from. And then even when I came here in Canada, I was there, I've been homeless, I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've seen, you know what I'm saying, like, so I've been alone and homeless by myself, you know, so I've seen, I know where you coming from. But all these things is what make us, like, you know, like stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't go through struggle, even know how to deal with it.
Yeah,
you don't even know how to deal with it. That shit can kill you. That shit put you
gotta adapt.
in a situation where like you actually fighting against yourself because you don't know how to deal with it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's why.
So that's why, like, you know, you gotta take this and try to you know, turn it to, you know what I mean, to a positive and shit like that, right? No, because it doesn't stay like that forever. Like now you say you good, right?
Well, we're trying to get better. It's like, it's what it is. That's exactly why people start selling drugs. It's because they're hungry. They need food. It's like they don't want to, but they feel like they have to because they don't have another option. Some people, parents are sick. They can't go to work knowing that their parents are sick. So okay, I'm gonna post on the block. I'm gonna get my bro's phone. I'm gonna play his phone. He's gonna play my phone. I'm gonna come back to his crib. We're gonna cook this and this, and then we're gonna come back. And it's just what it is. You split the profit with your homie. It's what it is. But like, you know, like, it's not the best life. It's not a good lifestyle to live. That's why I'm trying to achieve these little goals one by one, so I can become that person that takes care of everybody I can, that cared for me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously like, you know, the main thing is like, this shit is from the heart.
Exactly.
So that mean like
nothing to give.
When you bringing like, you know, obviously, you know, shit from the heart, meaning like, not only the story that you talk about is it came from like it came from somewhere, and also like the story that you bring, and also you're trying to take people out with that story. That's what I mean, like out of the, like, where the situation where you've been. While you telling the story, you're also trying to get people out of it. I think you just gotta keep at it. I mean, just keep being 100% and keep, you know what I'm saying, doing that, and it definitely, you know what I'm saying, will take you you know, places and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, let's just get back to
the good times,
to the music. You know what I'm saying? To the music.
Going too deep.
Right now, like, I mean, I've seen you doing you know what I'm saying, a lot of good things in your music. Got obviously some good vibe to it, and it feels, you know, like real and all that. Like, what is like future plan for you as far as the music? Obviously now we're in crisis, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in crisis. You've been sitting out here talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like whatever, you know, we're in crisis now with the whole COVID-19 and all that. Yeah. So what is future plan, like, you know, for sbgbando? What are you doing?
I got a bunch of little goals I'm trying to reach. I don't like to give out my whole plan, obviously, because there's certain things that if you put out, I believe that it will not come. So I like to keep some stuff in my head and then give out some stuff. Like right now I'm working on merch for my family, my friends, and then I'm gonna start going to the next level.
And the music. What about the music?
Oh, music,
music-wise.
Right now I'm doing like releases. I'm gonna release a music video coming soon, for sure, 100%. I'm doing probably a single release, and the music video and the single are gonna be different. Okay. So I get some more, like, you know, whatever. So yeah, the music video coming soon. Then we got this interview, obviously. Whenever that's gonna help. I'm trying to line up a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm getting into more of the background of the industry, which people don't know about, like the playlists and the promos and stuff like that. Which
that's important. That's what you call the business side.
Exactly,
of things,
that's business, and I'm doing it all myself. Like, nobody could take that from me. Like,
that's
my whole life, nobody could take it from me.
That's good.
All my music I wrote by myself in my room, or you know, I show my friends. They'd be like, I don't always get the reaction I want out of them, but if I know I like it, so I'm gonna go.
That's important, but I mean, that's very important actually to know that, because when you're putting something out there, you obviously know where it's coming from, so you gotta feel it first. You have to be confident about what you do, because nobody gonna make it for you and shit like that, unless the person is really looking out for you. You might get some reaction that's that more like trying to discourage you instead of, like, you know,
instead of supporting. Exactly.
Instead of supporting, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, in real life, nobody wants to see you make it. Yeah, nobody wants to see you make it. Envy is like cancer. As soon as you make it out of your own neighborhood and out of your city, that's when everybody from your hood, from your city or neighborhood, hates you, because it's like, why can't I be where he is? I was in that same class, you know.
Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate. I wouldn't say everyone. I'd say there's a lot of hate wherever you are, like in any city or any place wherever you at. But the main thing is there's always gonna be hate.
Exactly.
You know? So, like, if I have to tell you something, is to focus. I'm sure you also get love. Yeah. So the main thing is you gotta focus on the love, because if you say, like, because love is what usually get people, out. Because you're doing the shit out of love. Don't forget that. So that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you're trying to get people out of love.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta, usually focus on the love that you're getting. And that's why, like, because the love is plus. You know what I'm saying? The love is more positive than any hate that you're gonna get.
Yeah, now it's like, the hate I get is just like, I send, like, for example, I'll send someone, yo, listen to this, please, I'd appreciate it, da-da-da-da. If you don't want to, it's okay, like, and they text me, like, oh, it's garbage. I'm like, okay, my bad, sorry for your time. Because at the end of the day, you can ask somebody to listen to this thing, but you can't take that time from them. So even them looking at it, they know your name.
It's a plus.
They know your name. It's like,
plus. You got to get whatever you can get from it.
Hate or love me, you're going to see me in the future.
You got to get what you got to get.
You're going to see me in the future.
Because even when the people go, like you said, even if the people go actually view your videos and shit like that, even if they leave a hate comment, but at least that's an extra comment, and also that's an extra view that's going to help your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
your video algorithm move up. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you just got to, focus on that,
Exactly.
Yeah, so family, you talk a little bit about like, families, you know what I'm saying, brothers, sisters. You guys you have a tight family?
I got 4 brothers, no sisters. I'm the youngest. I'm the 5th one.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Tight, is it you have a tight family connection?
Yeah, we do. So like my other brother, he texted me before this interview. Actually, he's a football player. He was tight end. Now he's playing D end. So now he has a 4-year scholarship to Ottawa U for criminology.
Yeah, congrats to him. Man. Congrats
then my other brother, he works in like the buildings for like he's a superintendent.
That's proper.
My older brother, he inherited a company from his girlfriend's dad.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Shit, he has it like that, huh?
But he works a job, like, cause like he doesn't have the money or materials yet to keep it running by himself.
Yeah. And
then my oldest brother, I haven't seen him in a while. I have a niece and 2 nephews.
So you would you say you have a big family?
Yeah, I'd say I have a big family because I got a lot of uncles and aunts too.
Yeah, that's proper, man.
But like my dad and my brothers, we grew up on the short end of the stick. All of them had better lives. We grew up in the struggle.
I feel you. Yeah.
All of the other ones are like more like.
So that's why you're so motivated, so much trying to, like, you know what I mean. So it's like, what do you have to give? So you're trying to give something, nothing to give. So you're trying to give something to everybody.
And I heard a rapper, like, I forget who it was. I was listening to a song. He's like, the youngest child is always the one who gets the most bread or something. And I'm the youngest child, so I think I gotta get the most.
You gotta get it.
I'll go in the. I'll go in the mud. I'll go in the sewers. I don't care. As long as I'm gonna come out clean.
That's it. You gotta get it. That's the mindset. That's the grind. Yeah, man. That's it. If you continue with that mindset, you definitely gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like I definitely want to encourage you, and you know what I mean? Because that's Young King mindset. Whenever you finna like do whatever it takes and put out the grind. Because me, I'm a hardworking person. I do a lot of shit, and then whenever I see people on like that mindset, like going to get it mindset, I definitely want to encourage them and obviously, push them moving forward and tell them like, yo, you know what I'm saying, nothing is possible and impossible, and you definitely, go get it. If you keep that mindset, you definitely gonna get it, man.
It takes time.
I support you. I encourage you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and definitely I'll keep telling you going forward. Keep going forward. Keep pushing that music. You got talent. And then your mindset is there, and then you also got a story to tell. With all that. So like, I mean, I just want to tell you to keep going, man.
Like people don't know how much work we put in. Like all of us, like everybody in the industry. Like if you're not signed to a major record deal, you're grinding 5 days a week, no matter what. I'm working 5 days a week right now, 10 hours a day.
Well, that's something people don't know. So
50 hours a week. Basically, I'm waking up at 5, finishing at 4.
Well,
and then the ride home, I'm all the way down. It's
that's the grind.
They don't feel it, and
that's the grind.
I can't even take that from anybody else, because I know there's people out there with nothing that can't even afford cereal. Growing up, it was cereal and sandwiches. But like, think about this: some people couldn't even afford bread.
So that means you already know, like, so you know how to. That's very like you're a young man that have like a mind. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is like, sometimes I meet a lot of people that let's say, like, I wouldn't call it childish, but they don't know how to put things in perspective.
Exactly.
And they always like, oh, me, my problems and all that, oh, this and that. But they don't think about the other people, what they had. They never actually, they're not grateful, I would say. Like, they're not grateful for like little things that they have. And then so they, obviously, I'm not saying not to want more, but if you want more, work for it. Don't complain about that what you don't have. Like when somebody else might not have that, and then wish that they have what you actually have. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like they don't know what you put into it, right?
Yeah.
They know that you had nothing to give. That's why you work so hard to get.
And most of these people are the ones that are hating as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the haters.
And I've seen these haters grow up in nice houses with nice parents, with whatever, you know, anything they needed. But the people that give the most, I find, had the least.
Oh, well, it's always like that because you have to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You have to go get it. Yeah, so, but man, like I said, it's definitely a great conversation. And I see, actually, I appreciate your mindset and where you stand. I mean, if you keep that mindset and you keep working, you're definitely going to get there. You know what I'm saying? I say, I salute you.
I salute you too, man.
Yeah, I salute you. I salute everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? So, the last thing I'll say, like, if you know what I'm saying, like, obviously have any future plan you want to tell the people to expect, or like if you want to tell them your gram, your social media and all that stuff to exactly. I'm saying, to tell them, you know, right now you can talk to them and tell them what's up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I like to shout out my dad, shout out you guys for having me. Thank you very much for having me. I really do salute you and I appreciate you, because you guys are the reason of who I am. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. So I like to shout out my boy Matt, MGC. I am MGC. I like to shout out my boy Benji. I like this. My IG is my main IG. If you want to get a hold of me, is WoAHBaby, like WOAHBABI, and my other IG is sbgbando. My Snapchat is lobando613 throwback, and I like to tell people to go stream what it is. It's up 3K right now. I need 5K for that music video.
Yeah, you heard the man. Stream the music. We have to support like young men like him that actually understand what it takes and not working hard to try to get it. It's not just, you know, that people don't support, don't appreciate what people have to do to put the music out there. He's only 16 and he's doing all that and understand like it's not gonna fucking come to him. And he came from struggle, he came from hardcore, you know, from hardship, and he's still out here, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, getting it and understand what it takes, that nothing's been given to him, he's gotta get it. So I still like you, those are the kind of people y'all gotta support 100%, you know what I'm saying? So you heard his Instagram and all that, shouting out everybody that's there, you know, for him. So make sure, like, we're gonna have his Instagram there, make sure you follow him, you know what I'm saying, then you support, go stream his new single, you know what I'm saying, like, and also stream whatever project that he has right now. He's got videos coming up, so start following this man.
And last shout out is to my neighborhood, which I grew up on, Station Boulevard, Station Block. You know what it is. Shout out everybody from there. Shout out Down Patrick too. You know what it is. We out here.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I mean, yo, I'm SBG. You know, it was a great pleasure to have you out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We appreciate your music. We appreciate everything you do. We appreciate what you stand for. We appreciate, like, you know, the story that you tell from where you came from. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate even the struggle that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna tell you, keep going and keep doing your thing. And then so it was a pleasure to have you out here today. You know what I mean? And so that was sbgbando. You know what I'm saying? We fly high. We're gonna still grinding. You know, that was the OT Couch. Make sure you stay locked with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a minute. We're going to put out interviews once in a while. You know what I'm saying? With those amazing young artists, like, you know, those grinders. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay locked. You dig? We out.